What if I told you that one of the most anticipated camera leaks of the year has finally surfaced, and it's all about Fujifilm's upcoming X-T6? For months, photographers and filmmakers alike have been buzzing with speculation, and now the excitement has reached a whole new level. The Fujifilm X-T6 isn't just being talked about as another incremental update. It's shaping up to be one of the biggest shifts in the company's roadmap in years. Enthusiasts, hybrid shooters, and professionals are waiting with eager anticipation, wondering how this next-generation camera might change the way they work. Early rumors suggest that the X-T6 will bring major improvements across the board, from sensor performance and autofocus to video recording, stabilization, and even display technology. Some of these whispers sound almost too ambitious, while others seem like logical refinements based on Fujifilm's track record. But together, they paint a picture of a camera that could redefine what's possible in the APS-C market. One of the most exciting aspects of the rumored Fujifilm X-T6 is its sensor. Reports suggest the camera will feature a 40.2-megapixel X-Trans CMOS 5 HR sensor. At first glance, this seems identical to what we've already seen in the X-T5, but the real story lies in the refinements. Fujifilm is said to be working behind the scenes on dramatically improving low-light performance. Photographers have long praised Fujifilm's color science and film simulations, but one of the limitations of past APS-C models has been noise in high ISO situations. The X-T6 is rumored to address this by delivering much cleaner images at higher ISOs, allowing photographers to shoot in difficult lighting scenarios, concert halls, dimly lit weddings, or nighttime street scenes without compromising on detail. Paired with this sensor will likely be a new or upgraded processor. Speculation points to either the X Processor 6 or a significantly improved version of the current processor. This upgrade could translate into faster image processing, smarter energy management, and even unlock features we haven't yet seen in Fujifilm's lineup. One of the most talked about improvements is the autofocus system. The Fujifilm X-T6 is expected to bring a next-generation AI-assisted autofocus engine that takes subject tracking to a whole new level. Think about photographing a bird in flight, a football player mid-sprint, or a dancer moving unpredictably across the stage. Current autofocus systems often struggle in such situations, but Fujifilm is rumored to be building algorithms capable of recognizing and locking onto subjects with unprecedented accuracy. This AI system is said to handle complex environments with multiple moving objects, giving photographers confidence that the subject they want in focus will remain razor-sharp. For sports, wildlife, and action photographers, this could be a game-changing leap, turning missed moments into reliably captured shots. While Fujifilm has always been popular with still photographers, the X-T6 seems poised to make an equally bold statement for videographers. Rumors suggest that the camera will be capable of 6.2K video at 30 frames per second, recorded internally. That's right, no external recorder required. On top of that, the X-T6 is said to support 4K at 120 frames per second with 10-bit 4:2 color sampling, giving creators the ability to produce slow-motion footage with cinematic detail and flexibility in post-production. These specs place it firmly in competition with not just APS-C rivals, but even some full-frame cinema cameras that cost much more. There are also whispers about internal ProRes recording and even external RAW output via HDMI. If true, Fujifilm would be entering territory usually reserved for high-end video-focused bodies from Sony, Canon, or Panasonic. For hybrid shooters who need a single camera for both top-tier stills and video, the X-T6 could become a serious contender. The current X-T5 already impressed many with its 7 stops of in-body image stabilization IBIS. The X-T6, however, may push this even further to 7 or 8 stops. In practical terms, this means handheld shooting at extremely slow shutter speeds, possibly as low as 1/4 of a second, while still maintaining sharp results. For handheld video shooters, this would also mean smoother footage without relying heavily on gimbals. Such improvements could make the X-T6 one of the most stable and reliable APS-C cameras ever built for both stills and motion. Display technology is another area where the X-T6 could see major changes. Instead of sticking with Fujifilm's classic three-way tilt design, the rumors suggest a hybrid display solution. This could mean a fully articulating vari-angle screen, or a redesigned tilt system offering more flexibility for creative angles. The electronic viewfinder EVF is also rumored to receive a massive upgrade, moving to a 5.76 million OLED display. This would give users clarity on par with what Sony and Canon offer in their mid to high-range cameras. For photographers, this means a more accurate preview of their images, and for videographers, it makes framing and manual focus pulls much more reliable. A particularly interesting rumor is that the X-T6 may include an optional built-in fan system for extended video recording. This would be a first for the X-T line and could address one of the biggest concerns with APS-C and mirrorless bodies, overheating during long recording sessions. Other potential features include expanded film simulations, real-time color preview modes, and improved battery optimization. While the camera is expected to use the same NPW235 battery as its predecessor, refinements in processing efficiency could translate into noticeably longer shooting times. Here's where things get really surprising. Many expected the Fujifilm X-T6 to follow Fujifilm's traditional 2-year release cycle, which would suggest a launch around late 2024 or early 2025. However, new reports suggest a much later timeline. Insiders believe that before the X-T6 arrives, Fujifilm plans to release the X-H3 or X-H3S. That pushes the release window for the X-T6 to late 2026 or even early 2027. Yes, you read that correctly, 2027. This delay may be disappointing, but it reflects Fujifilm's desire to avoid rushing a product to market. By taking the time to refine the technology, Fujifilm can ensure the X-T6 launches as a polished, professional-grade tool that lives up to expectations. While waiting years for a camera may frustrate some, many photographers would agree that a longer wait is better than dealing with early recalls, firmware fixes, or performance issues. The Fujifilm X-T6 rumors paint the picture of a bold, ambitious camera, one that aims to push APS-C to new heights. From a refined 40.2 megapixel sensor with improved low-light performance to next-level AI autofocus, 6.2K video, enhanced stabilization, and a potentially revolutionary display system, the X-T6 is shaping up to be a true hybrid powerhouse. Yes, the wait may be long, possibly stretching to 2027, but that delay could work in Fujifilm's favor. Instead of rushing out a half-baked product, the company seems intent on delivering a polished, high-performance camera that justifies its place in the lineup. If these rumors prove accurate, the Fujifilm X-T6 won't just be another camera in the X series. It could be the camera that sets a new standard for APS-C, challenging not only direct competitors, but even full-frame rivals in both photography and videography. For now, the world waits, but the excitement around the X-T6 shows no signs of slowing down.